Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Basin Bites. I'm your host, Dylan Jimenez, and joining with me is our Game of the Week reporter, Jake Eichstead. Jake, back on again. How you feeling, man?
2 weeks in a row, could not be happier. I told you I didn't have any food before this. I've been drinking tea and chewing gum. I have an empty stomach and a full heart. I'm ready to eat some food.
Well, a full heart and an empty stomach, so like I said, ready to eat some food. And today we got Elena's Kitchen, and we're in McCamey, Texas, where our Game of the Week is going to be. And Jake, pretty excited, for you too as well, going to be down here covering the Badgers.
Yep.
We got some great food. Little spot right down the street too from Badger Stadium. And so quick little thing about it too, I was able to speak with a waitress that worked there. She's been kind of working there for about 10 years now, and she just kind of calls it a staple.
When I got here 10 years ago, it had already been open for a few years before that. But yeah, I was here when my boss was a waitress, and now she's the owner, and she's more than just my boss. She's a really good friend. I can count on her for anything. And pretty much everybody that works here, it's like our own little family.
Just looking at it, we have a little steak ranchero here with some rice and beans, and then we got this smothered burrito, and you kind of have that in your plate. We kind of had it divided up here a little bit, but looks like some great food. And Jake, like last week, I'll let you pick what Philly cheesesteak, because we had those Philly cheesesteaks last week. But I kind of let you decide what you want to try first. Whether it be the burrito or the steak.
I'm going to go with the steak first because I feel like I'm going to like the steak more, so let's start with the burrito.
Okay, we'll start with the burrito?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Our most popular plate to me, we have two of them. I would say the number 22, which is a steak ranchero, and then the number 27, which is a pepper steak burrito, which is a smothered pepper steak burrito with rice and beans. And it's the most popular one on our menu. And you'd be surprised. So we have a bunch of out-of-town workers here in McCamey right now due to the solar plants that they ask me, like, what would you order? And I tell them a 27, which is a pepper steak burrito. And we have a couple of customers that come by every single day after that to get the pepper steak burrito. It's one of our most popular plates.
It's fitting. It's very thick and it's heavy, and it's got a lot going on to it too.
I think, we're kind of getting the best of both worlds here. You kind of taste that steak too.
Mm-hmm.
And then it almost kind of tastes, I don't know if you ever had carne guisada.
I haven't.
But that's kind of what I'm feeling a little bit too with
sure.
this burrito. And, it's just very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you can taste it, but I don't know if this is kind of what they're going for, but I kind of taste like, not necessarily a big spice, but you kind of feel like a little kick.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're barely getting kicked in the shin or something like
that.
Yeah.
Was that like a 2 out of 10?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah, I got you.
You taste something a little
I think
bit.
it's complemented well with the rice and beans too.
Our coworkers and my boss, she's a very good person. Whenever I needed a job, she always called me, and she was always willing to take me back. And our staff we have a great staff right now. So, and it's such a small town right where we live in that, everybody when they come in and eat. We even have our regulars to where you already know what they're going to order. So
now, the struggle of this meal might be cutting the steak.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it would be, especially that we're having to hold the microphone. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of still stuck on this burrito, Jake, but I see you already going after the steak a little bit.
I'm at least cutting it. I'm preparing. I think the little peppers and onions are going to do it some real justice too.
I think so too. Especially the onions, they look grilled just right.
Are you going for it?
I think I am going for it too.
I'm going to take one more refried and rice bite. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually just going to go for the whole thing. I promise you this isn't my manners. Mom, if you ever see this, I promise you this is not how I still eat. But I'm going to take just a bite out of it, like an apple almost. You can tell that's grilled to perfection.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that kind of that wood fire taste to it, and it's not too rare and it's not too well done. To me, it's right in between.
Yeah, it's right in the middle, and the vegetables, like you said, I think that's something that tops it with it too. And you know, who doesn't like some good veggies too with their steak?
Plus, we're one of the only restaurants here that's like a dine-in restaurant. We do have a few others, but ours is one of the biggest ones that everybody comes to.
I guess if I asked you to pick which one, if you could only pick one, which one would you go next time you go?
Oh man, I really did enjoy the burrito, but I also do love me a good steak.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with the steak for this.
I don't know if the steak in the burrito is necessarily cooked differently, but to me, that just the steak alone, like I said, it kind of had that like flame grill finish. You could really taste it. It was just, I mean, to me, it was just perfect.
Right.
I think that would be my go-to as well.
No, yeah, I definitely agree with you too. And like you kind of mentioned too.
No disrespect to the burrito.
No disrespect. No. But like you said, the rice and the beans just go great together with it. But, you know, if you're ever coming out to McCamey, Texas, you know, Elena's Kitchen is a great spot for you to sit down and grab a bite to eat. Don't you agree, Jake?
Absolutely.
Jake, and so just, you know, kind of wrapping up here, any final thoughts, you know, from, you know, just kind of what we're tasting tonight?
Well, again, hopefully, you know, we're trying to get more foot traffic to these local restaurants, you know, these ones that even you said and that she said have been staples in these community. Of course, the game going on here Friday, McCamey taking on Forsan. Maybe some Forsan Buffalo families will, you know, stop by as well.
Right, stop by well too, and you know, our great weekend sports anchor and reporter Erin Reynolds just missing out on the action. She's just asking for some leftovers.
Not soon.
Not soon though. We'll have none of those leftovers because they'll be filling mine and Jake's belly. But Jake's, you know, thanks for coming out today. I do appreciate it. You know, coming out here in McCamey, obviously you had to because, you know, Game of the Week reporter. You know, great. Got to have a grand time.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. This seems to be a reoccurring trend. We got, I think, 7 more weeks of football season, so I think I'm de facto guaranteed 7 more weeks of baseball.
Yeah, at least 7 more weeks too, and then also, you know, we got the 5A and 6A starting here pretty soon too. So, you know, we might be sticking around Midland, Odessa a little bit too, getting some more places and everything. But you know, Jake, really do appreciate it, you being here with me today.
Anytime, buddy.
We thank you all for watching too. You know, if you ever stop by McCamey or, you know, just kind of want to travel out of the Midland, Odessa area and come out to McCamey for a quick bite to eat, you know, this is a perfect place for you to do that. So come on down to Elena's anytime. I sure really do. They will appreciate it. But, you know, great steak, great burrito, rice and beans are cooked to perfection. And with the beans, you know, just have that cheese on top, and it's very, very great. Thank you all again for watching. We'll catch you all on the flip side.